Gothic. A single word for a beast with many heads and different faces. To the Georgians, Gothic meant Gothic Revival architecture, a medieval style of building brought back to life. But it was also the Gothic novel, a new literature of fantasy that gave voice to the real fears of an anxious age. And as the 19th century dawned, those fears deepened. Revolution in science and industry was destroying the old social order and threatening moral oblivion. The British landscape was being transformed and urbanized. And Britain became a battleground where two opposing Gothic forces contended. On the bright side, the idealistic dreams of the Gothic Revival architects. On the dark side, the Gothic of horror and of nightmares. And as the modern world began to take shape, it would be that dark side of Gothic, which fed on anxiety and alienation, all the bad stuff that really came into its own. The Victorian city was a divided place. New monuments and museums, slums and factories, and beneath it all, a honeycomb labyrinth of sewers, aptly subterranean image for the subconscious fears that haunted the Victorian mind. Was the Industrial Revolution turning people into mere cogs in a soulless machine? Was the new science putting out the light of faith? It's as if the entire British nation were going through a collective crisis of identity. And what's the best way to get to grips with all of this? I think it's by interpreting the many dreams of Gothic. We begin our story in the late 18th century, the dawn of the Industrial Revolution. Science and technology were about to reshape the world, but not quite yet. Scientists were mapping and labeling the Earth and everything in it.